is coming together in unity and stopping gang violence, learning how to love one another, no matter our differences, no matter where you come from, what your walk is in this life. Even if you may be homeless, you may not have no place to stay, but still loving regardless. And my son was murdered through it, but I know God has a plan and a purpose through it. So we will walk annually.
I know that's right. We're going on to the next one.
Yeah. And
Too bad.
that's the main thing, bringing mentors out of it, bringing revivals out of it, people getting to know who God really is. So learning how to have a relationship with God. So yeah. And then just a little brief about my son. Dwight was born to me February 20th, 1994. He was such a gift from God. He went home to be with the Lord on July 9th, 2012. We are grateful that God blessed us with 18 beautiful years together through ups and downs. He was a forgiving young man, loved people, and he loved unity. If my sister and I had moments of disagreements, my son would say, "Mama, that's not what a Christian would do." Through this, he taught me not to hold on to issues, but to trust in God in everything. You could talk about him or do anything to him, but he still loved everyone and kept his joy. Through his forgiving ways, Dwight lived out the forgiveness Christ wants us to demonstrate. Dwight has started attending church with me. Like other young people, he complained about going every Sunday. I explained to him that in our house we will serve the Lord. Finally, my son stopped complaining. One Sunday, while leaving church, he ran down the stairs and said, "Mom, did you hear the pastor? He was on fire." He said, "I'm going to church every Sunday." I believe God was touching Dwight's heart. The following Sunday, when I went to wake him up, he was already dressed for church. Dwight had a like where he would go and do anything, look for different things to go. He was an entrepreneur. The day he was murdered, he and my nephew had gone out to distribute 300 to 400 flyers to start their own landscaping business. Later, he was walking down the street on 51st Avenue and Baseline Road to McDonald's with 3 girls when a guy came out of the dark and shot him in the back 3 times. The young man who shot my son did so to prove his worthiness to join a local gang that had rejected him. He is in jail on other charges such as shooting at his girlfriend and shooting at some guys. The police report indicates that when he bragged to others and showed them the weapon he used to kill Dwight, they told him that he was stupid and that Dwight was a good kid. When I think of the young man who killed Dwight, I believe he has never been loved. I have never seen any of his family in court. Maybe God will save his soul through this. For me, this terrible event is not a tragedy, but a celebration of my son's life and God's purpose. I find strength, comfort, and joy in the scriptures before. James 1:2, count it all joy with whatever we go through. Romans, and we know all things work together for the good of them who love Christ. And Acts 20:24, but none of these things move me, neither count I my life dear unto myself, so that I might finish my course with joy in the ministry which I have received of the Lord Jesus to testify the gospel of grace of God. And I just thank God for him giving me forgiveness and love, and he's teaching me to love daily. And I thank everybody for coming. Let it shine, hide it under a bush. Oh no, I'm gonna let it shine.